goes down, and we couldn't have story time inside. And we know that school goes down too, because I have all my kids here, so I know exactly what all the parents are going through. And I'm going to ask them to just wave their hands. Ava, right there. Little Will is eating his second donut. Aaliyah sitting there not wanting to fall on. And Addison is there with her second donut too. And my wife Michelle is right there. So we know, because when school stopped last March, there was nothing to do. And for those first few months, we didn't know what was going to happen. And so my kids love story time. So I said, well, since I'm the lead for libraries council, which basically means I'm like the subcommittee chair, so I can do a budget and I'm on the education committee. I said, let's start story time online. And so I didn't know at the time. I said I was going to do it. Remember back in March 2020, we're like, well, maybe this will last 6 months, right? We didn't know what was going to happen. I said I would do it until the libraries reopened. So I kept my word, and all our libraries reopened this week, this Tuesday. So that deserves a big round. So we are here. Actually, it worked out the way I didn't plan this, but this is actually going to be our 100th story time that I've done. So you are at a very special time. That's why we have the donuts, and toys, and all this stuff. So, and it's the first one we've done in person. So you guys, we're all going to go down hopefully in a good way in this way. So we'll get some more chairs inside for you guys. All right. So I want to go. I know we have some people here who have been watching Storytime since the very beginning, is my understanding. So I'm going to see if any of those families are here and just say a special shout out to anybody, including my kids, is the Christian family. Hey, Christian family, how are you? And where's your little? You made him watch too. Very good. Well, nice to meet you. So the Christian family, and who's your little person? Not here. Okay, but you're here representing. Well, one of the best things about Storytime is that I was constantly getting messages from adults saying like, "Thank you for doing Storytime." Because we read some really good books about a whole bunch of tough topics, and happy topics, and sad topics, and everything. So, but the Christian family always commented and always said hello. So, really happy to see you guys. Let me ask this: who has seen Storytime before? Okay, so we got, and who is this? Is your first time? Wow, that's great. All right, so we got some first time and some returning champions. That's good. So the good thing is, if you go on to my Facebook and YouTube page, Councilman Wills Wando, there are 99 other story times that you can watch. So if parents need 15 to 30 minutes of break, you can do that. All right, who else do you want to mention? And then we'll get started. Okay. Is Olivia Major here? Hi, Olivia. You don't have to come up. Just wait. Olivia is another person that was. Let's give Olivia a round of applause. Hey, Olivia. So part of story time, I would always do shout outs. I said, if you want to send me a message, type me a message on my Facebook page and I would respond back. So now you're getting a live shout out. Who else do we have? I think we have first. I need to acknowledge Friends of the Library. Jim Montgomery is here, chair of one of the board of our Friends of the Library. Yay! And our great Friends of the Library chapter here, represented in the orange shirts, the president and vice president of the Rockville Library. And of course, all of our library staff. One of the things that I've really tried to focus on, and you probably have participated in this, is our library staff gave out over 350,000 books to go during the pandemic while libraries were physically closed. But the library staff was still working, and they did a great job. So I think we have some of them. Let's give a round of applause to our library staff. All right. Okay. I think we've done all the non-fun stuff. All right, so this is going to be new for some of you, which is exciting for me. Every time we start story time, we sing what? What do we do, Olivia? What do we do, Christian family? Olivia, come on up here. All right, Aaliyah, come on up here. All right, Ava, come on up here. Be careful. Slow, slow, slow. What do we do when we start story time? Yes, the hello song. We sing a welcome song. We want to welcome everybody and make sure that everyone feels happy and safe to be here. So it's a really simple song. I'm going to do it. Ava and I are going to demonstrate it. If you know, you can participate. But then maybe on the second time, if you want to do it with us, you can. All right, so it goes like this. Ready? Clap and sing hello. We clap and sing hello. With our friends in story time, we clap and sing hello. We wave and sing hello. We wave and sing hello. With our friends in story time, we wave and sing hello. All right, everyone got that? We'll try it one more time. You guys can sing too. All right, ready? And you got to at least clap and wait. All right. We clap and sing hello. We clap and sing hello. With our friends in story time, we clap and sing hello. We wave and sing hello. We wave and sing hello. With our friends in story time, we wave and sing hello. And then we get a real deep voice, and then what do we do, Ava? We stomp and sing hello. We stomp and sing hello. You can stand up one with our friends in story time. We stomp and sing hello. Let's do that one more time. We stomp and sing hello. We stomp and sing hello. With our friends in story time. We stomp and sing hello. Hey, all right. Good job. All right, so that's our welcome song. We're all welcome. We're ready to go. We are going to read our books today. And I have surprises. So I'm not sure how to give it out. Figure that out. We have a hat. Okay. We have a hat. Did everyone sign up? Did everyone put your name in the hat? In the pirate hat? Okay. We'll collect those while we're reading. All right. It's okay. All right, and actually, speaking of a hat, our first book is going to be a book called We Found a Hat by John Klassen. Okay, and you see there's two turtles here on the front. There's a hat. Let's see what this is all about. Oh, that's okay. I know, I'm right here. So this is the inside of the book. Remember, it gives you a little bit about what the book might be about. It says, two turtles have found a hat. The hat looks good on both of them. But there are two turtles. And there's only how many hats? One hat. Uh-oh, so they're going to have to figure something out here. I think that's what the book's about. I hope they don't cut it either, because would a hat be good if it's cut? Maybe for half your head? We found a hat. John Klassen. And thank you to Candlewood Press for letting us read. Part 1. Finding the hat. We found a hat. We found it together. But there is only one hat. And there are how many of us? Yeah. Two turtles, right? One turtle and two turtles. See the turtle? How does it look on me? Asked one turtle. It's a big, big white hat. See? It looks good on you, said the other turtle. How does it look on me? Asked the other turtle. It looks good on you too, said the other turtle. Uh-oh, so it looks good on both of them. It looks good on both of us. But it would not be right if one of us had a hat and the other did not. Would that be nice? Let's see what they do. There is only one thing to do. We must leave the hat here and forget that we ever found the hat. They were going to leave it there. So they left it and they walked away. I know. It's not over though. It's not over. This is part 2. Part 2. Watching the sunset. Everyone see the sunset? It does. Well, the moon is coming up when the sun goes down. We are watching the sunset. We are watching it together. Two turtles, two friends. What are you thinking about? Asked one turtle. I'm thinking about the sunset, said the other. What are you thinking about? Asked the other turtle. Nothing. But what do we see in the picture? What do you think? What do you think they're thinking about? Yeah. Let's see. Part 3, going to sleep. Because what do we do when the sun goes down shortly after? Go to bed. Let's see what they do. We are going to sleep. We are going to sleep here together. They're going to sleep. Are you almost asleep? Asked one turtle. I am almost asleep, said the other turtle. Sit down. Are you all the way asleep? I see you rubbing your eyes. You sleep. I'm all the way asleep. I'm dreaming a dream. What do you think they're dreaming about? What are you dreaming about? The turtle asked the other. I will tell you what I'm dreaming about. I am dreaming about that I have a hat. It looks very good on me. That work? Right. Nothing like applause for the microphone. I am dreaming that I have a hat. It looks very good on me. You are also there, and you also have a hat. It looks very good on you too. We both have hats in the dream. One sleeping, and this is a picture of one sleeping, one kind of awake. The hat off in the distance. Uh-oh, see what happened. And there they are in their dreams, flying away, both with the hat. So that's the end of the story. So I think this is a good reminder of what? What do you think this book was about? Who wants to tell me what they think this book was about, trying to teach us? Yes, okay, say that again. What's the book about? It is about a hat. What about the hat? What else? What do you think? You want to say?
I think it's about that they have to share.
Very good. And in this instance, to your point, there was only one hat. So what they did, because they cared about each other both so much, is they said, we won't have the hat, and we'll just think about having that. And maybe later, there could be a part 2 of this book. They go out, they both buy a hat. But the point is, they didn't want to take it from the other. That's the care. They put each other first. I think that's the point. Very good, very good. All right, so let's do a prize in between here, and then we'll read our other book. Because everyone knows in story time, we know we're looking at 2 books. So we got another book here too. All right. Let's see. Did everyone put their name in the hat? You wanted to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Addie, you want to come pick? Yes. I'll let you pick your name. You put your name? Okay. All right. Take it. All right. Let's see who we got. JJ Finky. Who's that? Come on up, JJ. Come to the side. Come back. What do you want out of here? Got some options. Got some books, games, Lego. Want this? Okay. He goes for the biggest thing, which is a rock crystal thing. Turn around. Let's take this one with the stick. All right. All right. Here we go. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. Good job, Abby. All right. Good. I'll do some. All right. So before we do our next book, we're going to sing our other song that we sing. So we started singing this song because in COVID, we always want to remind people that we need to wash our hands. But the good thing about washing your hands is that you need to do it all the time. to prevent any sort of cold or anything. So we had a song that we called the hand washing song. And some of you probably know it. Others don't, but you're going to sing it on the stage. You know it? All right. So you want to come up here and help me do it? Come on. All right. Put Barbie there. All right. So turn around so they can see us. So we sing this song twice when we're washing our hands, and we do it with warm soap and water. And at the end, we're not only happy because we were singing, our hands are clean. All right? You want to do it too? You ready? All right. You ready? You're going to be my hands because I'm going to hold the mic. Okay? So I'll just do it like this. Okay? Tops and bottoms, tops and bottoms. Ready? In between, in between. Rub them all together, rub them all together. Now they're clean, now they're clean. One more time, you ready? Tops and bottoms, in between, in between. Rub them all together, rub them all together. Now they're clean, now they're clean. Yay! Good job. So do that with soap and water, and then they'll be clean. All right, our second book. This book is called Jabari Tries by Gaia Cornwall, the creator of Jabari Jumps, which means that this is a series. Yeah, see? Jabari Tries. So it's about a young man named Jabari who's trying to do probably a lot of different things. Remember, this the inside of the cover tells us what? About what the book's a little bit going to be about. So this says Jabari is making a flying machine. It will fly all the way across the yard. It will be easy. I don't need any help, Jabari says. But he quickly realizes that inventing can be more than a little frustrating. All right, let's see what happens. I'm making a flying machine today, Jabari told his dad. Wow, said his dad. Me, said Nika. Looks like his little sister. Anyone have brothers or sisters? You have brothers or sisters? Do they always want to do what you do? That's okay. My machine will fly all the way across the yard. It'll be easy. I don't need any help. See how he's all dressed in his making gear and his construction outfit? Jabari built an excellent ramp. He put his flying machine at the very top. And whoosh, around, up it went, and crash. It fell down. His machine did not fly. Maybe it's too heavy, said Jabari. What do you got? What do you all think's wrong with the machine? Heavy? It needs more work? I think you're right. That's usually a good thing. Me, said Nika. She keeps trying to help. Not now, Nika, said Jabari. Pushed her away. I am concentrating. I need something to make my machine go up. He thought about how inventors have to use their creativity and how engineers and scientists work to solve problems. And they have some pictures of scientists on here. Dr. Shirley Ann Jackson, Lewis Howard Latimer, other, these look like they're African-American creators and inventors. Jabari gathered up all of his tools. He prepared his space, he sketched, and he planned. I think the ramp has to be big, Jabari said. Really big. Then it'll fly. After a lot of building and stacking and hammering and sticking, Jabari was ready. He said, Nika. Nika, don't, you'll break it. Look at how elaborate that is. I know it's far away. He stacked books up. He's got a tree branch involved. It's not going away. but it's smashed. Zip, flop, swoosh, up, around, but still smashed. You know, I bet Nika would love to help out, said his dad. Jabari looked at Nika. I don't need any help, he said. What if you thought of her more like a partner, said his dad. Lots of great inventors have partners. Me, said Nika. We'll try it out, said Jabari. She's got a pirate hat, one of her eyes covered up, by the way, which is a great inventor. Maybe we need more power, said Nika. Or Nika, said Jabari. The engineers measured and mixed. Me, said Nika. Jabari handed his partner a stirring tool. Trickle, pour, twist, turn, bubble, pop, fizz. Pow! And it flew. It's flying. Bash! But then it fell. Nothing is working. His chest felt tight and his neck felt like a sunburn. Jabari wanted to cry. His invention wasn't working. He took a tiny rest. Always a good idea when you feel like you're about to cry or you're frustrated. Hey, said his dad, I see you're really upset. I'm frustrated, said Jabari. It looks like a frustrating problem, said his dad. When I'm frustrated, I gather up all my patience and I take a deep breath. Let's try that. Can everyone take a deep breath with me? One more. I feel better too. You feel a little better? A little bit? Good. I blow away all the mixed feelings inside. And then try it again. And then try it again, said Stan. Jabari gathered up all of his patience. He closed his eyes and he took a deep breath like he just did. He blew away all of his muddy feelings. He felt his body calm down. He felt his brain starting to work better. Nika squeezed his hand. Then he had his partner helping him out too. They looked out over the whole big mess. They were ready to start again. Let's try again, said Jabari. The partners thought and they thought together. Me, said Nika. That's it, Nika, said Jabari. Maybe we need better wings. They cut and they glued and they shaped and they tied. Tinker, twist, snap, and snip. Nika found the launch spot. Jabari held the flying machine up, pulled back, and how many people think it's going to fly? I do. Whoosh! Whee! Said Nika. Everyone say whee! It's flying! It's all over the yard. You did it, said Dad. We did it, said Jabari. It went all the way across the yard. We're great engineers. We, said Nika. And guess what? What, said his dad? Rocket to Jupiter is next. Me, said Nika. All right, the end. Well, they built one across the yard. Why can't you do it? Right? All right, we have some more hats. Who wants to help? You want to help me do it? Come on up. Who wants to help me pick this? Okay, come on. Come on up. Got one more. Hold on. We got another entrance. Gotta be fair. All right. You can each pick one, okay? So you guys stand. All right, you ready? You're gonna go first. Let's pick one. See what we got.
I think that's Helen Miscuri. Caleb? Kevin? The Miscuri family? I know the dad. Come on up. You get a prize. Come on. All right. You got some Legos. You got some book options. What do you want? See, okay. You can have that. All right, we got a big Lego. Uh-oh. Come here. Take this thing. Hey! All right, I apologize in advance, guys. Some people didn't get books, but I'm not really apologizing because there's only one Lego that's left. All right, ready? Turn it around. Marley? Come on, Marley. Come on up, get your prize. She fixed an Indiana Jones book. I'm just going to point out the girl picked the book. You know. All right, guys. All right, last one. Riley. Where's Riley? Come, hey, Riley. Let's give Riley a round of applause. What do you want? You got some. You want a book? All right. Good luck. So everyone knows parents who are picking up Lego pieces. All right. So I want to pass out, and I'm going to ask James and Little Will, or girls, somebody. These are little slips about all English and Spanish about some of the programs that libraries have this summer. Make sure everyone gets them. Okay? All right, and we have one more giveaway apparently. And I'm gonna let Seamus, who this is Seamus, who helps me with all my library stuff. So give Seamus a round of applause. When you're watching me on Zoom, Seamus is the one setting it up. So this is the Friends of the Library who has a book bundle who they're gonna give out at a later date, I think. So we need to get information. Miles Pink, where's Miles? All right, this family is doing really well. Hey, Miles. All right, you sure? Okay, all right, we're gonna pick. They're learning from the first book. They're sharing. Kevin? Yes, hey Kevin, come up, Kevin. I'm gonna let you pick something out of here too, and you get a book bundle. We'll get look at all the ones. Okay, that's a good one. That's a book bundle. All right, give me a high five. No problem. All right. And you have these little Friends of the Library books. These are the different programs that are going to happen. One is in English and one is in Spanish. So hopefully you got the English version. If not, we have more English versions up here. so we have English versions of them. All right. So I think we're ready to wrap up, right? Do anything else? Okay, we're gonna. Yeah, and I want to say thanks Cecily Thorne on my staff who's passing out the donuts and my teaching staff, and Will Thorne, her son, with the cool Joe Biden glasses. All right, so we're gonna sing our goodbye song now. So who wants to come help me sing the goodbye song? All right, come on up. Anyone who wants to help, come on up. As many people as want to. You want to come sing the goodbye song? Okay. All right. You got to do it though. You know it, right? You learned it. It's very similar to the hello. Let's turn around so they can see us. Okay.
All right, so the goodbye song is just like the hello song, except the same one. All right. So we're gonna go. We clap and say goodbye. We clap and say goodbye. With our friends, it's story time. We clap and say goodbye. We wave and say goodbye. We wave and say goodbye. With our friends, it's story time. We wave and say goodbye. And then what do we do next? We start